So for me, the biggest challenge in event projects are the fear of having almost no budget, or in sometimes the risk to lose money, because we cannot really make a forecast, because the product is taste. It depends about the taste of the people, the social moment of the city you live in. You never know, maybe there is a bad experience in the city that nobody wants to go, or you cannot forecast how many people are really coming or how many people are going to really listen to the song on the radio. So there's the biggest challenge, I think, for me, is the fear that you have almost no budget to the project first place, or in the worst case, you will lose money. So the forecasting is a challenge, and I would like to see how that develops in the future. The second challenge I identified is the belief that anyone without any knowledge or preparation in organization can manage a project in the creative industry. They will, with all respect of all the project managements in the creative industry, sometimes they come to that positions without no knowledge or preparation in organization. And that is, I don't want it to be seen as a critic, but as a potential to get to know project management in the creative industries. So not knowing what project management really is a challenge. They do have the title, they do their job very well because they're successful productions, but I believe if they know what advantages and what benefits can have to really know the methods and the process and which questions to ask when and who, it will really be another experience for them too. The third one that I identify is the belief that artists cannot be organized, the other way around. And artists cannot deal with management tasks. So this is a belief that's a little bit like a stereotype that is not always true. So people that have very good skills in organizations believe that artists are sloppy and cannot organize. And artists themselves think, oh, I'm an artist, I might be sloppy. And they only react to the expectations of this stereotype. But it doesn't mean they cannot do it. So it would be very beneficial to give artists also management tasks and cooperate instead of seeing them like, oh, they cannot, we need to do that for them, because the cooperation will be more beneficial than the two teams dynamic. Yes. And then the last point I want to mention here, it's in regard of the pandemic. So the biggest challenge here is unemployment. I don't need to explain very much. Everything was canceled. And so it kind of raised the most existential needs of the musicians or of the artists or of also the managers to surface. So all the fear that we had always in the industry, now when we are unemployed, it just like goes to the surface. So I think it's really good because we opened the Pandora box. And I am very, very curious how will be after the pandemic, because when you face your problems here, you usually come with genius ideas. So I'm really happy about the development. Yes.